Hey everybody, it's David. I just wanted to show you some technology that I dragged out of the garage. I used to have this for giving lessons years ago. I hadn't been using it. I decided, you know what, I'm going to get it out and show you guys what it's all about. This is the JC Video ARC system for golf instruction. It's a self-contained unit. You can see here as I pan back or step back. It's a mobile unit. It comes on this cart. And the system, even though it has a laptop in it, underneath here, I'll show you, and this video screen, which is awesome, by the way, all runs off of that battery at the bottom. So let's go take a look at this real quick. Oops, so I kicked my club. So here it is down here. It's actually in this case. It's a marine battery. I just charge it up, plug it in. It has a plug. I have a charger, trickle charger / conditioner that keeps the battery full when I charge it, and also will keep it conditioned well, so the battery doesn't go bad too quickly. That down there is an adapter that charges my laptop, and the cables are all run up the frame into the top here, and it comes out of this hole right here, and I have it plugged in. You can see my ports there. I have a blue port there. That's for my camera. USB camera. I have a what else is plugged in there? That is going to my video screen, as well as I have another one over there for my mouse. Actually, for the keyboard. So this keyboard here is just a silicone keyboard, very durable. So it's great. You know, it's flexible. Just fold it up, and it's very durable, ready to go. The cool thing is with this system is this screen. And of course my system just went to sleep. The screen is a high bright screen. It's made for outdoors. I have it here. We're at twilight, and not the brightest that it can be, but you can see it's real easy to see everything that's going on with the system. I mean, again, I don't have a hood on it. You can actually see the sun is actually hitting it, the low setting sun, and again, you easily see the whole screen. Over here so you can see a full screenshot of what the camera's looking at. So if I pan over to the right here, here's the camera. Again, it's a USB camera. It's capable of 200 frames per second, shutter speed of 1/2000th of a second, which is awesome. I had the original camera on it was this old Panasonic VHS tape unit, and it was horrible. You can only get 60 frames per second. The shutter speed was horrible, maybe 1/200th of a second. A lot of blur, a lot of fuzziness. It wasn't that great. This thing is awesome, and I'll show you some examples here in a second. Down on the ground here on the mat, you see that microphone sitting there. It's a unidirectional microphone, and what that is used for is to automatically trim the videos. So the software will listen for impact and automatically trim the video so that it'll play back at I think it's 1.5 seconds for the backswing and 1 second on the follow through. So you don't have to manually do that. And believe me, that is a huge time saving when you're trying to edit videos. In fact, you don't really have to edit them. They just happen automatically. Over here to the right, here's a new net I bought. I know I showed you guys the net before, but this is something I forgot to actually cancel, so I decided I'm going to use it. It sets up in about 2 minutes. It's real simple to set up. It's basically like a large screen shade for your car, and how you fold it up. And basically what takes the most time to put together is sliding this rod through this top here to give it an extra 1.5 to 2 feet of coverage. So you don't, if you sky one, you don't hit it over the house or into your neighbor's yard. And it's basically supported by 2 poles like this, and again, real easy to set up. It takes probably about 30 seconds to put this up with the other rod, and then probably another 1 minute to string that rod through that top part for extra protection, so you don't skyball and lose it. Anyways, cool stuff. Let's go back over here. So now this screen is in direct sunlight of the low setting sun, and you can still see, you can easily see what's going on there. There's actually a sensor up here that tells you that how much light, how bright to make the screen. If I cover it up, it would get lighter, but you can still see some light in there, I guess. Anyways, but it's great. You can see everything. Let's see what the software can do. So like I said, it automatically will trim it. So I took a couple of swings. Here's one of my swings. I just grab it from the panel down here. It automatically records it. And again, I didn't have to trim anything on this. All I did was swing. Software captured the impact and automatically trimmed it. I didn't have to do anything. So it is so nice that I don't have to do that. Now what's great is on this, I can also add lines onto the screen itself. So if I want to check the degrees or something, I just click on that, and I can draw a line. Oops, I didn't click on it. Click on it, draw a line from here to here. I can see how much forward shaft lean angle I have, and you see it's kind of hard to see, but there's the degrees listed right there in the top. Actually, if I probably pick a different color, you probably can see it easier. We'll pick another one here. Let's do white, and let's just check out my right leg, and you can see there's the angle right there. Oops, there's another angle. I can just click on a line and delete it. Oops, I want to do both. One line. My skills are bad, and I can just delete it. So double click, we'll delete everything off of there. Now let's go and play through. You saw how when I swing, it automatically will edit the film. I can also grab this bar or use my mouse to scroll frame by frame, so you can see what a great camera this is, because here I am swinging the club, but there is no motion blur on the shaft. It is so nice. Look at that, nothing. So good. You can actually see a little shaft flex there. Again, 200 frames per second. If I use this, I can even go slower. So each click is, I'm clicking like crazy just to get it to move down. And you can stop anywhere. You can stop right at impact. So nice. So nice. So let's say, well, that's great. Your swing looks pretty crappy. What's it look like compared to a pro? There's an extensive library of professional golf swings in here, and I have a couple queued up here. So let's compare it to a golfer. So here at the top left, I'm going to switch to dual pane mode, so I can compare. I can also go to four quadrants. I can go split screen top bottom. I can do 2 at the top, the long one at the bottom. So there's some options there. In this case, we'll just look at me and somebody else. So we'll pick this swing here. This is Tiger Woods' swing back from 2001, I believe. And let's take a look. So if I just play it, you see it's stuck on his frame. His frame is surrounded by red. If I go to mine, it's now surrounded by red. I can do mine. But what's great about this software is it knows where impact is for everybody's swing, because that's what it's basing my trimming off of. And in the library, they also coordinated the impact to the video itself as well. So if I click this button here, it's a link button with an impact like sound. That's a part of that. If I click that button, it turns green. What it does is it syncs them both up to almost be at impact. Now I just did this video of my swing so that I can adjust the impact, because it's probably going to be a little bit off. But let's play it now. You can see what kind of cool things happen. So now they're almost in sync. And if I go to the bar here to scroll back and forth, you can see what it looks like, my swing compared to Tiger's. Very cool stuff. My swing needs a lot of work. I'm getting old, but again, it's cool that I can see this type of thing. Anyways, I just want to give you a quick view of what this software is about. If you want your golf swing recorded, you can actually send me a recording and I can actually do an analysis with it. If you want to stop by the house and hit balls into the net, because you're bored and you can't get to the golf course, I'm open to that as well. So, you know, give me a buzz or send me a text and come on down, and I'll be happy to look at your swing. All right, guys, that's it for now. I hope you have a good night, and I'll talk to you soon.